he is in remarkably poor shape for doing so much steroids that he's infertile. I will say that. I mean, especially because, like, dude, you do not need steroids when you're 19. I'm serious. Like, you do not need steroids when you are 19 years old. You have to be insane. You are already on steroids when you're 19 years old. Barring some kind of like genetic disorder that causes your body to not produce testosterone, when you're 19 years old, you're basically you're auto producing like test levels of T already. Organically. It's natural steroids pretty much. Bro. If this guy is the men's rights advocate for our generation and people see him as a figurehead, we are okay. Luckily, no one thinks that. But imagine people listening into this guy and be like, "This is the male struggle." Okay, literally end all men. They're gonna be advocating for a male aside. Okay, I'm gonna watch Clavicular versus Adam Friedland now before we get to Zoran's Zomentum.
If you're going to take out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of loans, you might as well invest it into surgery rather than going to school.
What if you could be a plastic surgeon?
And by the way, you can actually get college loans and use it for surgery. So this is a method. So I've been telling people, yeah, you can literally do that. So just misappropriating the funds, it's really not going to get you in that much trouble, and you'll mog, so you'll be able to sort of get out of it.
He's right. It's free money, especially if you
Welcome
mod
to
the
a
late
very
you get away
special
with
episode of the Adam Friedland Show. It's Adam Friedland. We're going to get right into it. My guest this week is controversial kick streamer and looks maxer Clavicular. That guy. Clavicular has enjoyed quite the meteoric rise over the last 6 months, thanks in part to a series of live stream controversies that have put him on the social radar of anyone and everyone that has a social media feed. I wonder if our parents, you think our parents do?
My mom knows.
Your mom knows.
Because of New York Times.
Because your mom's horny for him.
Bro,
Chill. Okay, now I'm no fan of the things this young man has said about various groups like women, the LGBT community, and especially Jews. What has he? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. What has he said about it?
It's not. Again, we'll talk about it later.
But the bad ones, right?
The bad Jews?
But I think it's important to view clavicular as a symptom of something much deeper, something much darker, perhaps. A cultural virus that has plagued the country, the world, perhaps, for the last decade. And I'm talking about, of course, I don't have to say it, but none other than video game player and pickup artist extraordinaire, Hasan Piker.
What?
Our younger generation has...
Wait, what the fuck? No! What? What? What the fuck?
Grown up idolizing this man who uses a preternatural fashion sense as a tool for sexual persuasion. How many times have you seen young men at the store or perhaps the mall wearing this exact outfit, attempting to mold themselves into a man who's quite frankly an anti-Semite? Anti-Semite of the year, mind you. A man who views women as workers. A man who live streams everything he does, makes it about politics. A man who's not even as big as his dog. Folks, I'm hoping this interview will be a wake-up call for everyone who's watching it. To stop supporting the monster, Hasan Piker. So please enjoy my interview with fucking hell. Jesus Christ. But you can use a phone. Why is he using that? Anyway, so please enjoy my interview with Clavicular, everyone. It's going to be a good one. I think it'll be a good one.
That's insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 streamer on Kick. Give it up for Clavicular, everyone.
I've never been so
Thanks for having me.
mercilessly attacked.
How you doing? You're
So
in New York
viciously.
City?
Doing great, man.
You're enjoying it?
It's a little cold for me.
Yeah. ADL check cashed in. Okay. That's what it is. Clearly. First, he makes me go up on stage at Funny Moms. And he makes me destroy myself by attempting to do fucking stand-up comedy. He Andrew Cuomo'd my ass, dude. Presenting me as the reason for why these guys exist, that's crazy. Unacceptable. Is he wrong though? I mean, he's probably wrong about Clavicular because I don't think Clavicular ever watched me, but I mean, Sneeko used to be a HasanAbi head, so I guess he's not technically that wrong. There's a bunch of these young guys that are popping off right now that used to watch. Jason the Ween, Sneeko. They've gone in all different directions. Jackson Hinkle.
But
Honestly, like I'm 38 years old and I'm like learning about looks maxing and stuff. Like I do a lot of research for the show, and I feel like I just feel so like a boomer. I feel like so foreign from the youth of today. I feel like I'm learning like a new fucking language or something like that.
right, yeah, all of the terms are quite comical, but you know, you're not in your own world with not knowing about this whole looks max thing. It's kind of a new thing that's popped up over the past few months, I would say, to the mainstream.
Right.
It's been,
But it existed in forums for years, right?
right, yeah, no, it's been around for years, and it
Yeah.
had sort of a explosion on TikTok back in 2023 where like the kids knew about it, but now it's kind of pushing to X and like, you know, people in your demographic a little bit, so.
Shut up, bitch. What does that mean, demographic?
Like
what
old
is the,
cells?
what is my demographic?
Old cells?
Old cells?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Celibacy?
Just
Dude, I
like,
get pussy. Shut the fuck up. I get mad pussy.
No,
Even
it's
when-
not like-
even when I was poor.
that's just one of the terms that we use.
My
Like, well,
sexual market value is just through the roof.
we'll just
just
add
ask
cell
any
to
of
the
these
end
guys.
of a descriptor. So
Really?
Just old cell.
So, what is your role in this ecosystem? How would you?
It's so funny that he's so matter of fact about something so stupid. What happened to Jason the Ween? No, nothing. I was just kidding. I brought his name up as a joke.
You define the place that you exist within that.
I would say I'm kind of the cultural leader in the looks maxing world.
Yeah.
You know, because not a lot of people are super well versed. You know, they're not willing to, you know, go the distance, do whatever it takes, kind of to ascend through any and every mechanism out there available to them. So I was like, okay, let's, you know, take this to its logical conclusion. You know, with biohacking, with you know, whatever you know, form of ascension necessary.
Yeah. Are there other are there ops that are trying to come for that #1 spot? Do you have to defend the throne?
Not that I know about.
Are you
Well,
the
that's-
hottest guy? Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, that's just.
You just know the most
that's-
about looks maxing.
Right. Well,
Okay.
that's the goal of the game, right? Is to mog other people, right?
Tell the boomer cells about what that is.
So mogging is essentially just, you know, outperforming them, looking better than them, and just sort of dominating, right? It came from something called AMOG, which was alpha male of the group. Then it was shortened to just MOG. So that's kind of like the term we use when someone is just like outshining another person in like a photo or whatever. So if that comes along and happens to me, right, that's just kind of like almost biblical, you know.
Have you been
Yeah.
mogged by another man?
I've definitely been mogged, yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel to get mogged?
It's not a great feeling.
It feels bad. Yeah.
feel bad.
It's just that a guy's more beautiful than you, or
Just, it could be through you
Yeah.
know, a whole plethora of different things. Maybe they have more money than you. They could money mog you. They could status mog you.
okay. Do you only chill with handsome guys?
No. I chill with
You have
anyone.
normie friends.
I do have normie friends.
And what's your perception of those guys? That they're like, you feel bad for them?
I try not to think about it too much, but it's kind of just like the only thing that I'm kind of talking about when I discuss,
Yeah.
you know, looks maxing and the importance of looks is, you know, you could try your hardest not to acknowledge someone being ugly or good looking, but at the end of the day, it's a subconscious bias that everyone's going to have, and it's unavoidable, right? So just because I know the exact facial ratios that make someone good looking or not good looking, it doesn't mean that everyone doesn't instinctually know them already.
It makes sense to me, the basic premise that society rewards
Right.
attractiveness, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
It's kind of obvious, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you think it's like a revolutionary concept because it's like you're just saying something that's always existed, right?
Right, yeah, no, I think it's quite logical, and that's why I would say that most of my messaging is so well received, is because it seems to me so beyond obvious that you're better looking.
Bro, he actually has like serious mental damage, brain damage. He's like, yeah, my message is so well received. Like, it's fucking crazy. I mean, he's also autistic. Like, when I say he's like, he has serious brain damage, it's like, I'm talking about something different than his autism. I'm not like disparaging people with autism. He obviously is autistic. But like, I feel like he is so oblivious.
You have better treatment in almost every aspect of life. And this is something that's also quite well researched, right? You know, you look at prison sentencing for good-looking people versus people who are less attractive. It's quite clear that it's a huge advantage to have in life.
You think you beat the case recently because you're a hottie?
No comment.
No comment. But did you you pumped before you walked into the courthouse?
No, I didn't pump.
Did you wear something slutty so the judge could see?
No, I was fixing my hair in that one mirror, like the curved one, in the courthouse.
I would throw your ass away for life.
Yeah?
Personally, yeah.
Oh, well,
To
good thing you
ugly
weren't the
jail. I'd
judge.
send you to ugly jail.
Brutal.
I'm just playing, dog. Wait, so you came with your boys? That's your camera guy?
Temporary.
Why? You're about to fire him?
No.
Why?
My other.
What's your name? Come up and say what up to the crowd or to the audience. Yeah.
Yours?
Yeah. Come up and say hi. Yeah. Say name, age, body count. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have a body count?
I'm yours.
Social security
21, and body count like lower double digits. Something like that.
Lower double digits, like 10.
Yeah. I don't really count.
Lower double digits is a bizarre way to say that.
Well,
10?
double digits implies like 50s, so that's too high.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your body count?
I don't count.
Do you guys
I
ever
count
run
20s.
two mans together or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He's so
One
Two
day.
man's like threesome.
Yeah, one day like a devil's three-way with you.
He said one day. Adam! I will say, Adam does have jester's privilege, which I don't mean in like the jester maxing sense, like literally in the OG sense. He has jester privilege for two reasons. One, he can conduct this interview without tremendous scrutiny, as opposed to someone like myself. If I were to do something like this, people would be up my fucking ass. And two, he can have this conversation with like 20-year-olds and you know, make something super entertaining out of it without people being like, you're 38 years old, dog. What the fuck are you saying? That to me is jester privilege. Adam is jester maxing.
You're in the watch out right now. Okay, sorry. I'm just playing. Let's get back into you. I want to because it's been like really fucking fast, your ascent, right?
That's right.
Mr. B says you're about to be the #1 guy. I saw a clip.
Yes, he said that if he were to invest in any content creator who's up and coming, it would be myself. I'm not really too sure what that means, but
It sounds like a little bit sinister. A little bit, yeah.
well, maybe a little bit. But
Dude, that guy kind of tortures poor people, don't you think?
I don't know too much about that. That's been speculated. No, I think people just kind of call into question stuff about some of the budgeting maybe not being the greatest.
What does that mean, though?
Well, so they're doing like
explain it.
the Team Water thing, right, in Africa, where it's like a charity
The wells,
project.
yeah, for Africa.
The wells, and people were like, is $40 million really necessary? And, you know, personally, I have no idea how any of this
costs
shit
less
works.
for the wells?
And, well, that's what people are speculating.
You got a bad
I
deal, yeah.
have no fucking idea, quite
Yeah.
honestly. I don't think anyone has any idea how much it costs to, you know, run a water project in Africa.
Yeah. An interesting thing that you talk about is kind of like how economy that you were presented with at your age, the world that you were promised wasn't a better future, right? Like, how would you explain that?
So essentially what I always say is, you know, looks maxing is just another version of self-improvement.
Yeah.
And I'm simply stating that in terms of ascending your sexual market value, which means, you know, how valued you are by women, how easily you're going to succeed in the dating market, it's a lot easier to improve your looks and improve your SMV by that metric than it is to overcome, you know, certain disparities with your finances or improving your status. Because what needs to be accomplished is so much greater than people could ever imagine to have equal results, right? So it's like, let's say you ascend to making even 7 figures a year. It sounds like an incredible number.
Someone in the chat said, I'm going to be real. He sounds much more normal than I was expecting. What do you think, bro? You only see clips. Of course, he has like a... Just because he's out of his fucking mind and leaning into the memes doesn't mean that he doesn't have like a coherent worldview. His worldview is wrong, or I would say unhealthy. But for a 20-year-old, he has like this. I mean, Adam nailed it, right? Adam nailed it. He was like, so you're just basically saying hot people get things. You know, like hot people get, you know, better treatment. It's not, you're not really reinventing the wheel there when you say that, right?
And it is.
When you're a kid, you're like, that's the most money ever.
True,
Yeah.
real. I mean, especially when you live in big cities. So that's the thing, right? People get to these like insanely good milestones, and then they're expecting these results, and they're not coming.
Like
because,
getting pussy, you mean? Or like?
well, the fact of the matter is, looks are valued a lot greater in these big cities with how shit the economy is. That's really not getting you as far as you think.
Oh my God!
You could just also just move to New York because there's like so many gay guys that there's just more straight women than straight guys. It's a hack.
Or you could just looks max.
Have you seen Seinfeld before?
No.
George Costanza was like on dates with 11s. And it's real. It's real. That's actually what happens.
I don't know. For any of the pop culture references, we are
you don't know
20 years
shows.
apart. No.
You don't know any shows or movies.
Not like anything before like 2015.
So like Transformers like 4.
No.
No.
I think that's
What's your favorite movie?
favorite movie? Oh, that's a tough
Or it's
one.
Jester. Movies are Jester?
Movies
or no?
are kind of jester, and sports. Like
Sports is... Oh yeah, you hate sports.
yeah, movies I could, you know, put up with every once in a while.
What's the
but-
best one?
Let me think. The most enjoyable movie,
Dude, you gotta not go back to Miami. Just come chill with me and the lads tonight.
and just watch movies.
Have you seen Moneyball?
I have. That's a good
So
movie.
us, that
Yeah.
movie. So us. Have you seen it? I love it.
Yeah, I like the movie Limitless.
You kind of are a Limitless style guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that kind of what having like a stack is like being Justin Timberlake, or
That's
who's the
kinda-
guy in Limitless?
Matthew McConaughey.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, Bradley
so
Cooper?
It kind of feels that way when you first start taking stimulants.
Yeah.
a little
He's
bit.
talking about
For
men.
me, I just write long emails to people that I haven't talked to in 4 years. So you grew up outside the city, Hoboken,
Yes.
and you've been staying with your family.
Hoboken, no joking.
Yeah.
Are you close?
Wait, this motherfucker's from Hoboken? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hoboken is beautiful. He's Jersey Bridge and Tunnel crowd. He's your people. Hey, chill. While I'm the OG looks maxer. Clavicular is like your id. I'm not kidding when I say this. If I was his age, there is a very high likelihood that I would turn out like that. Like I'll be straightforward with you. I mean, I went through my own journey of trying to figure out who I was and like self-improvement and shit like that. So I don't envy young men that are growing up right now, honestly, because like with all of the fucking bullshit that you're inundated with, I could totally see myself behaving in that way if I was his age. Straight up.
Yeah, I talk to them a fair bit, just online usually. I haven't seen them in person for about a year before this week.
You talk to them online? What do you mean?
Like just over the phone.
Oh, that's on the phone. That's not online.
Yeah.
You have a sister, younger sister.
I do.
Are you close with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many years apart?
She is turning 16.
So 4 years.
Yeah.
Me and my sister are 4 years. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. We got.
He deadass says the worst qualities of you and academics. New Jersey needs to be stopped. Bro, what are some of my qualities that he has? Get the fuck out of here.
Gotta fucking protect our sisters.
Indeed.
Yeah, my sister's my dog. We're like very close. Do you
Okay.
like Springsteen?
Who?
Bruce Springsteen. He's like New Jersey. He's like a rocker. Dude, I gotta put him on the songs. I gotta put him on the movies. We got a movie max and song max at some point. The two of us as dogs. Your parents are also they're bodybuilders. Is that right?
Back in the day, before I was born, you know.
They were competitive, like Mr. Olympia.
No, not that. Like that. That's the top of the top competition.
Yeah.
You know, just local stuff. You know.
Yeah, Jersey.
But you grew up in the era of Rich Piana and Ziz. If I recall correctly, they weren't as toxic including the community in general during that era. I mean, it was definitely toxic. But yes, it was not as bad as it is now, for sure. But yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I did grow up in that era. I was in the fucking bodybuilding forums. By the time, luckily, that I was in my 20s and I'd gotten out of college, like, I looked at that stuff and joked about it, right? Like, I had the wherewithal to recognize that that stuff was corny by the time I got out of college. But I could have just as easily been a hateful little shit, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, your mom was.
Yeah, not my dad.
You had a jacked mom?
Yeah, before I was born.
Whoa. I wonder what it would be like to have a jacked. What was it like to have a jacked mom?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it was
What was
before I
your mom?
born.
Was before you were born?
Yeah, yeah.
You had hot parents?
That's kind of a weird question.
I had a hot mom and a disgusting father. Yeah. I'm fine saying it. I did the measurements on their eyes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Did your dad teach you how to work out?
No, I kind of just figured it out on my own because we had a home gym that I would just dick around.
I feel like he does not have a good relationship with his father. Judging by that one clip that we all saw, I'm sure, when his dad calls him and is like, "You're fucking doing ketamine. You're a goddamn piece of shit. You're a loser," or whatever. And he's like on the verge of tears.
Around in
Yeah.
when I was growing up, and then I got my first gym membership and kind of would just watch, like, you know, various
Rich Piana?
Rich, yes.
Yeah, he was a psycho. I loved him.
Yeah, I loved Rich too. Unfortunately, 99% of the shit he was doing is the complete opposite of what the literature
I
suggests.
can't believe it. I can't
know.
believe that he was doing this.
Also, where in the literature does it say you should be meth maxing? I guess he's not meth maxing. He's doing a low dose, but still. You know?
Rest in peace, you fucking god.
He was a great guy, but his mentality.
Did he die from steroids or? Can he die from steroids?
It definitely had a role in his passing, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
you can die from steroids, yes. Just putting a strain on your organs, you know. So when I talk about steroids and testosterone usage, it's, you know, put into the same category as these bodybuilding guys who are dying, you know, prematurely, but it's not a binary thing, right? It's extremely dose dependent. So when you're talking about TRT or slightly above that, that's not comparable with bodybuilders who are using about 10 or 20 times the
Does your
dosage.
dick get smaller or your balls?
Your balls.
Your balls get smaller.
Yes.
But it kind of makes your dick look bigger, probably.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's about the proportionality. Yeah.
It's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should do it, dude. I have long balls.
Wait, what?
Nothing. When did you swipe your V? Like 11, probably?
No, 16.
16?
Yep.
All right, that's a responsible age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. So you got into looks maxing prior to
Yes. Yeah.
you getting chicks. Yeah. Was that a motivation? Those like message boards?
That was, but that wasn't necessarily the only thing I was thinking about at the time. It was more just like an objective, this will improve the quality of my life mentality.
Yeah.
And that was just one of
That's bullshit. That's the biggest bullshit anyone's ever said. No one gets into looks maxing for improving your quality of life. Every single young man that is straight abso-fucking-lutely gets into it because they want to get laid and they want to impress women. Where they go from there, depending on their, mental faculties, is an entirely separate story. His end point might be different, but his start point absolutely was because he probably had a crush on a girl or something, and he wanted to impress her. Bro, you were fat when you were a child? Yeah, I was. What kind of fucking point is that? Yeah. And I was absolutely all up in these fucking forums trying to figure out how to lose weight. My whole life. Yeah.
the results of that, I guess you could say.
When did you start? Like 14?
Yeah,
Okay. Were you in COVID lockdown?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it suck?
Yeah, well, that was when I was 8th grade and freshman.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta like be at home with your parents the whole time?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I like couldn't see my friends every day, it would just fucking suck.
Mm.
Yeah. So you got like you were online a lot during lockdown.
Yeah. I was definitely on the internet, probably 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yep. Video games, whatever.
We don't talk about it enough, like culturally, about how that sucked for kids.
Yeah, I don't really think it was that bad for most people, not gonna lie. Especially this generation. I think a
Dude.
lot of people.
Yeah, it's because you have no idea what a normal fucking social development is supposed to look like. Yeah, dog, that's why. You are proof that it's bad. You are literally proof that it was disastrous. He's in denial? No, he's not. He's just oblivious because he doesn't know what normal is supposed to be like. Many of you are on the other side. Many of you are on the millennial side or on the older Gen Z side. So you at least had like some of your formative years of social development happen in the normal world. So you had like you had a range of experiences. These guys didn't. Like he is right in the fucking wheelhouse of a dude who got one-shotted by COVID. Okay? If you're like 20 years old, 21 years old, if you're like on the younger Gen Z side, you're cooked. That's the difference between older Gen Z and younger Gen Z in general.
Just got to sit on their Xbox all day and not have to do any schoolwork. I don't really think that anyone was too upset by the whole process.
But it probably like made it hard like to be like socialized, right? Like
Well, I wasn't doing that anyway.
were you a loner growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your obsession prior to looks maxing was Nerf guns?
No, that was just one.
What's that all about?
That was one when I was like, 8 or 9 years old.
How many Nerf guns do you have?
None anymore.
Come on, dude. You talk about it, dude.
I said it one time, but that's good research.
Yeah, I know everything about you, dog. Wait, did you get obsessed with things growing up? Was that like an aspect of your personality?
Yeah, that was kind of the point.
He's needling him. He's trying to figure out, like, he's identifying the autism, the hyperfixation.
I was trying to make.
Yeah.
You know.
What other things were you obsessed with?
I was pretty obsessed with like GTA 5, I would say.
Sick, obviously, fire.
I rotted on that for hours a day, like minimum 10 hours every single day during COVID.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm saying he's like, oh, things were great during COVID. No, it wasn't. You were playing fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 for hours a day. It's cooked. I mean, I did it too. I can't even talk shit. Let's be real. But, you know.
that kind of stuff, just getting super hyper fixated on random shit.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Video games for kids.
Yeah, I guess, but just only playing one thing for. I have no idea.
I play sports games because I'm cool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, FIFA, 2K.
Yeah, I wish I was that cool.
I don't trust a guy that doesn't like sports, honestly. You can't trust a guy that doesn't like sports. You can't trust a guy that goes on 7 dick appointments a week. Do you have 7 dick appointments a week? That would suck. It's a lonely feeling, actually, being one of those guys.
What's that?
Nothing. Bro, what do you guys? Is your camera guy? Are you roommates? Yeah.
Yep.
Where, Brickell?
No, thank God.
Where do you live? In Miami.
Just no comment, but not.
Oh
Brickell.
no, yeah, I don't want to dox. Yeah.
I would say that Brickell is probably the worst place that you could possibly live if you're an influencer. You know,
because it's all influencers.
It's all wannabe influencers.
Yeah.
Who want to stop you for a street interview when you're trying to get a coffee in the morning.
Yeah, like do one of those things.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Incessant. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you let your girl get a train run? If, that's what they always say.
Right. Yeah. For
$1 million,
exactly.
and I'm like, obviously, I'd do it for free. Yeah, I guess like, what's the genesis behind like the boards? Did it grow out of like incel and PUA shit? Like, was that right? Yeah. Did you interact with that kind of shit?
That was
first?
before my time. That was kind of when I was like born. Was when it was like all conceptualized on the internet.
Yep, that's my era. PUA, pickup artistry, lookism, and I guess the other one is one was PUA hate, the other one was slut shaming, I think, and then the L is for lookism. These are the 3 blogs that basically got together, and the PSL comes from that. Like the PSL rating system that these guys use come from that. Yes. W. Clav, using his wisdom from aging 40 years from all the tests.
So the genesis behind it was like, if you're involuntary celibate, you're like, I'm actually not going to accept this. I'm going to become a like piece of ass.
Again, tell me you guys are not the same person with a straight face. I mean, let's just say he's 19 years old or 20 years old now. You know, he's going to hopefully grow up one day.
And then I'll get girls?
That was the idea behind it. It was more so like
it's
identifying.
the most obvious thing in the world.
I think it was more so just identifying why people were incel, and then it kind of transitioned to okay, how could we fix this now?
Have you ever been in love?
That's a tough question. You know, I
it's
don't know.
awesome. It's the ultimate. Honestly, it feels great. But but it feels crazy. It feels like you're taking crazy pills sometimes. It's like, what are we even doing?
Mm-hmm.
I think you've been in love. I feel like you're capping. That's cap. I can see you on your face.
Well, I just said
you're
I don't
a lover
know.
boy. You don't know.
Yeah.
So you thought it could be love.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think that your career has complicated like having like a stable relationship?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You had a girlfriend recently?
Yeah.
And did it make it tough?
Yeah, certainly. It's kind of not really possible to do what I do just because of the hours. Like, you know, with all this kind of.
Someone in the chat said, yeah, he's been in love with the ASU frat leader.
Production-oriented stuff where you're kind of running a show, it's a little less time devotion than like the streams. Like the streaming hours are beyond brutal, and the shit that I do on stream isn't something that most girls would want to
Yeah.
be a part of. You know?
Yeah, like hose, like flirting with
Hose,
you.
yeah.
From Brickle style
Yeah,
hose.
Brickle hose.
Yeah, trying to do street
The worst
interviews.
of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that you'll get so hot that you'll be hotter than your girlfriend? Because you know it'd be hotter than your girlfriend.
Why?
Because it's like, what, you want to date? No, you
It's
don't.
like typically how it is in
Really?
modern dating. Yeah.
Not for me. Not at all, dude. She is an
Modern.
idiot. I can't believe she's gonna wake up one day and be like, "What the hell have I been?" Well, yeah. I guess there is an aspect of dating that is like courtship, right? Like, it's not sexy if someone is pursuing you, right? Like, it's more sexy if you have a crush on someone and you want to like be charming and get them to like you.
Right, and women are just outrageously hypergamous.
What does that mean?
Oh,
It means that they're
God.
trying to date above their looks level.
Oh God, here we go. This is the incel bread and butter. Okay, this is the Das Kapital of incel theory, or this is the labor theory of value for incels. Okay, female hypergamy.
To a ridiculous degree.
You got to move to New York, dude. You see some of the gargoyles with just 11s, dude. This is a different world.
Well, that's because there's a lot of people in New York who are like
gay guys. Yeah,
I was gonna say money maxers, like finance
not even.
as a whole, right?
Yeah,
What is true about women is they are hypergamous. They're dating above their looks level, and if they're better looking than the guy, it can 99% of the time be attributed to either money or status.
they're way better.
Right.
They got
So,
titties and asses.
That's why I don't really understand when people give
This boy's gonna murder someone one day. Mark my words. Nah, he's just gonna probably die. If we're being real, the highest likelihood that he doesn't make it past like 24, going at the fucking rate that he's going. Didn't he already? No, he didn't kill that guy. He just ran him over. With a cyber truck. But unfortunately, the guy survived. And I say unfortunately because the guy was a fucking psycho.
anecdotes on breaking these
Will
rules.
Nev, what is this fucking soundboard? Hey, chill.
I hate white people. I hate white people.
You hear that? That's Austin saying that. Isn't that crazy?
When it's like, yeah, as a whole, we're looking at a society here, not, were you able to get with a chick who's hotter than you?
I don't know. It's just like they like it kind of a little bit if we're like a little ugly sometimes.
No.
I think yeah, bro.
Well,
He's
you're
mocking.
also
I've
a
like-
millionaire status.
Billionaire.
Billionaire. Oh, wait, I did see someone say, is
Why
that
did they say
true?
billionaire?
What?
Who tweeted that I'm a billionaire?
I don't know. I was like, is that true?
Yeah, I'm a billionaire, dude.
But, as a whole, these rules are true, and these are rules that you
I don't
should
think
kind
they're
of...
true, dude. I think you're making
They
up fake
absolutely are.
rules.
No, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, dude. All my friends' girlfriends are hotter than them.
Are all
you
your
should
friends
see
rich?
Steven's roster. Steven, no, not at all. Back me up, Steven.
And that's another common cope is people just don't know how to properly rate individuals' attractiveness because they'll score women a lot higher because it's like, yeah,
they're hot.
Exactly. But when you actually know the objective measurements, it doesn't become about sexual attraction.
Yeah, I wonder why. Perhaps it's because beauty is subjective. I don't know. That might have something to do with it. He's so cooked. He is so fucking cooked.
It's about mathematics, and you're able to be a lot more analytical with, rating people.
But what's sexy about math?
Well,
Right?
it's about figuring out attractiveness.
I
at the
don't
end of
need
the
to
day.
know the math on a pair of tits,
Well, it's about the faces, and at the end of the
The
day,
face. Yeah.
you see a girl, you think she's hot. It's the same, but we're just trying to identify why. Why do you have that subconscious
'Cause you're horny.
instinct? But why? What makes a face good? What makes a face bad? That's the kind of stuff that I'm just explaining to people.
Because I think girls are hot. I
Right.
sometimes get horny for them.
There you go. Well, we're just
I've
talking
been
about
horny
why.
for them my whole life, dude. Even before I could bust, dude. I've been horny for them. Anyway, let's not get carried away. Can you break it down for me? Like, so what are these measurements and like how have they? Is it crowdsourced? Is it like the community is kind of determined like
They do a lot of
PSL?
surveys
It's
on
called
this stuff.
PSL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes from a bunch of different sources. You know, even something like the mid-face ratio tracks back to ancient Greece, but a lot of it is, you know, attractiveness surveys, scientists determining what is the most ideal measurement, right? And you take all these measurements and you come up with a total facial harmony score, and that kind of is able to be gauged on how attractive someone is. And
Yeah.
there's other things that play a role, like phenotype, you know, and if you were to extend it to just the full body and height and frame, things like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes into it, but it's all very objective.
And this is kind of something that's like the community has debated and kind of like
It's not like, that makes it sound like it's just a bunch of autists on forums kind of debating
I'm
numbers.
not saying that. I'm just,
Well, no, I know. I'm just.
there's no like guru. There's no like Ross Jeffries who's
No,
teaching his
it's not like
system.
one guy's opinion.
Yeah.
You know, it's all very well researched.
Do you know who
stuff.
Ross Jeffries is?
I don't.
He's like the first pickup artist guy. When we were 15, my friend Tommy was like, dude, I'm sick of not fucking. I was like, we all are, dude. And he's like, I downloaded these lectures from Kazaa of this guy, Ross Jeffries. And I was like,
Okay, this is lore that I didn't even fucking know. What the hell, Adam?
what the, like you're
That's why he's the one true Adam. Law, this dude really trying to bring a return to phrenology. All of this looks maxing shit is phrenology.
not gonna get pussy from lectures. And he fucked at school like 3 days later. Literally at school. Literally. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And then he started dating that girl and he saved her in his phone as bitch.
Bitch.
It was rude. Quite rude. So just explain to me what like the PSL kind of like, in a layman's terms, because I'm like not very smart, but like
Well, PSL was
there's
3.
4 categories?
Sorry.
It's an 8-point scale, right?
Right.
Yeah. So how's that determined?
So that's just a different rating system that came from the community, and those are just PSL is 3 like lookism oriented forums,
Yeah, say the names. Say the S.
and you know, like pickup artist type things. So the idea behind it is that there's no such thing as a 10, and the highest rating was an 8. Now it's kind of been skewed to match the decile scale, so it's not completely
What's
what
the
it was
decile scale?
like out of 10.
Out of 10. Oh yeah.
So people will kind of just try to
The S is slut shaming. The P is PUA hate. The S is slut shaming. And the L is lookism.
like make it translatable when that was never really the intention. There was a reason there was no 9 and 10 included in the scale.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
so that's kind of just what it comes down to.
What are the 3 categories?
Unc, you're 40? Dog, I was there when these fucking ancient tomes were being written. Don't fucking test me, okay? The fuck do you mean? I walked so the motherfuckers like Clavicular could run.
The 3 categories of
You said
what?
there were 3 standards.
No,
that
it's
go-
just 3 forums that
Oh,
PSL
forums.
stands
Oh,
for.
yeah. What was that? What does it stand for?
Pickup artist hate, slut hate, and lookism.
Slut hate?
Yeah.
What do they say? Just fuck girls. The whole,
Well, that's what the forum was called.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who was on the boards? Was it like kids your age?
Now it is. Yeah.
Now
Now
it
it's often people who are a little bit younger.
Yeah. Are
That's
there,
not good. It's true. It's not good. You walk because you are 34. You ran when you were 33. Okay, chill. Why are we trying to get our licks in? Okay, can we not do that right now? Can we not do that today, of all days, in this set of circumstances? Okay, we're watching brain rot.
girls on there?
Sometimes there will be girls who try to like LARP their way into the community when it's meant to be a male-dominated space, or just like a male space in general, because
It's annoying.
women have just an exponentially easier time living life and sort of getting away with whatever the fuck they want. So, you know, you give them like this whole looks max app.
Like, this is the problem, especially with this kind of mentality, because like objectively, this dude is on the other side of it, right? You start this journey because you want to get pussy. Let's be real. And you start getting pussy, you are on the other side of the story now. You've done it. You've succeeded. Okay. You can't keep up with the whole like, oh, women, they fucking the resentment towards women, like, oh, they get everything handed to them because they're hot, like all this shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that these guys are, I guess the difference between a guy who like goes to the gym and like works out and you know, develops like a very healthy body and is in peak physical form versus the guy who like gets really into lifting and then looks like a Ninja Turtle, right? This is the Ninja Turtle of misogyny and inceldom. Because as far as like self-improvement goes, I mean, I'm a big advocate for self-improvement. You guys know this. I talk about it all the time. It's been a really, really important part of my own personal journey. That's why I always say everyone can be a 7. Like, what did I say? People are throwing up huhs. Like, you're supposed to shed yourself of this kind of idiocy by the time you are interacting with women. Like, by the time you get to a point where you're like actually putting yourself in a situation where you're around women and they're not running away from you and you're getting like positive affirmation from women, you're supposed to Ninja Turtis. Oh man!
Now to make things even easier, it's just I don't know, maybe makes the playing board kind of.
But haven't they've been look maxing for a long time, no?
Yeah, but
They wear
not
makeup
properly.
Not properly.
Yeah.
So wait, correct me if I'm wrong. There's normie for guys,
Right.
low tier, mid tier, high tier normie.
Yes.
And then there's Chad, Turbo Chad, Giga Chad,
Chad Light, Chad.
Chad Light.
Yeah.
What are you?
I don't rate myself.
We're like Giga, no?
Yeah, sure.
Low key.
We're like Giga. Yeah.
Yeah. People
I
don't
agree.
understand what it's like for us to be.
It's true.
Yeah. Is your philosophy that like one can make themselves into Chad if
No.
they want? No.
So genetics are going to play a huge role in everything and
Oh.
what's able to be accomplished, but you know, anyone can improve their
He's
life.
on Ket right now. He seems dozed off. I think he's on beta blockers. By his own admission. I don't know if he does Ket when he's like going on interviews. I think he does Ket when he goes out to party. But I think he's on, oh God, I should not know this. No one should know this. Why do I know this? Bro, he's not having fun. No, this is literally how he is. He's like this the entire time. I mean, look at all the clips of him that go fucking viral, dude. It's always him like this. There's never anything past that point.
To a pretty significant degree, if they're willing to do sort of whatever it takes and go with that mentality.
Yeah.
But obviously, your base, where you start out, is going to determine a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
So you might look smacks your entire life, do everything properly, but if you're someone who just does not have the genetic base to allow for you to be a Chad or anything, you might be a little disappointed.
Yeah. How do you conceive of yourself prior to like going on this transformation? Like, what do you think of that kid?
No, I'd say it's like a very like linear process to looks max. It's not like a, you know, where you leave your cocoon or whatever, like a butterfly.
Yeah.
Or some sort of metamorphosis. It's very slow and steady, so I don't really think you change your, you know, view on anything.
Yeah. Had you not looked smacks, you think you'd still be a hot guy? You probably would, no?
I would say that, you know, obviously your genetics are going to play the biggest role in everything.
But you have it, right?
I don't think I would be as...
Why is he on beta blockers, heart medication? It's because of all the steroids that he's doing. He says it's for his high blood pressure, hypertension caused by taking a fuck ton of steroids. He does TRT and Anavar.
As good looking, no.
Not as, but like you'd still be a hot guy.
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
he's
not-
male to male transitioning. He's male to
as
male
hard.
trans.
It really is hard to pinpoint exactly
Yeah.
how much, you know, some of the different interventions would have played a role, or where I would have got to.
I know you said you wanted to get double job, and you're not going to do it now. What's
No,
double
I
job?
still want to do it, but there's just been a lot of things.
What does
that
it
have gone
do?
down. It just advances your upper maxilla and your.
Dog shit physique for someone on steroids. Yeah, he is in remarkably poor shape for doing so much steroids that he's infertile. I will say that. I mean, especially because, like, dude, you do not need steroids when you're 19. I'm serious. Like, you do not need steroids when you are 19 years old. You have to be fucking insane. You are already on steroids when you're 19 years old. Barring some kind of like genetic disorder that causes your body to not produce testosterone, when you're 19 years old, you're basically you're auto producing like test levels of T already. Organically. It's natural steroids pretty much. And there's also the other side of the cycle, which I guess he never gets off of it. I guess that's how he manages it, because like the other side of this is going to be disastrous. He will fucking kill himself, you know? Because like, dude, after doing it, after cycling, like being on TRT for years and years, getting off that shit, like then you're going to have to go on, you have to do like estrogen, right? Oh my God, the fucking downfall. I don't even know what it's like. I don't even know what it's like to be on TRT at the age of 19. I probably would have fucking ran through a wall. Is an absolute endocrine nightmare for the rest of his life. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say he's like maxing out at 28. He's not going to see beyond 28, I don't think.
Lower mandible.
Did you
Yep.
just get your mouth is like print out?
Yeah. Just move the jaws
Turkey?
forward.
You're going to Turkey?
Yeah, there's just a lot of complications with travel right now that I'm not going to get into.
You're on the no-fly list?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. We got to go to Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get rhinoplasty.
There you go.
Actually, I like my nose. I used to not like it.
Okay.
I like it. The other thing was leg breaking.
Do you think he has Do you think what he has counts as some kind of body dysmorphia? Bro, this is beyond body dysmorphia. I have body dysmorphia. What he has is something entirely different. Like, considering what he has as body dysmorphia is like doing a disservice to the term itself, because he has acted out on his body dysmorphia so much that it's just, his body psychosis. I've never seen anything this like critical.
Yeah, that was kind of just like a thought experiment. I think people didn't really understand what I was getting at was the reason I was talking about sort of the limb lengthening stuff was just about ROI. And then I kind of started popping off in another area, which was, social media, status, money. And I realized that the ROI was not worth it anymore. In terms of like ascending my SMB, I was able to just leverage something else.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the corruptive and corrosive nature of capitalism for the record? You got a 19-year-old talking about the sexual marketplace, right? Utilizing terms like ROI, return on investment, and making mathematical decisions on something that is not even supposed to be remotely quantitative, but objectively qualitative. Okay? I think this is one of the other often unspoken remnants of capitalist dogma, capitalist realism, like the notion that every single aspect of your humanity, even something as simple as like interaction, something as simple as finding love, finding a romantic partner, has turned into this like degrading, dehumanizing mathematical equation. Every aspect of our existence is about maxing out. It's disastrous. These children we're destroying them. We're destroying their futures. We're destroying their brains. I briefly touched on this when we were talking about like Sigma guys and like alphas and, you know, the fucking entrepreneurs and all of that. But this generation, especially like younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha, is so bricked with the notion that you got to get the bag. Everything is in pursuit of the bag. It's even worse than previous generations, especially because a lot of the social component of social learning, social development that was previously offline has been destroyed. We're more atomized than ever before. COVID certainly accelerated this process anyway. And now everything that these guys learned, they learned from people on the internet, people like myself. And unfortunately for many others, people like Andrew Tate and the like. And that's what's so devastating. Like for a lot of you, because this is the number one thing that even when I was in China, no matter where I'm at in the world, people come up and say like, oh, during COVID, I watched you quite a bit. Like you were a formative part of my life. Imagine if you didn't find me and instead found one of these like fucking right-wing shitheads in that same time frame. Like, I do truly believe that I played a little part in at least saving a decent percentage of at least like the generation that I'm a part of and also the elder Gen Z. To the best of my ability, of course. And, you know, I had limited reach. But goddamn, dude, imagine.
How tall are you now? 6'2"?
Yeah. So that's the goal at the end of the day is to maximize SMV. And if you could do so through other areas, you know, go for it.
Yeah, gesturing.
But at the end of the day, that's going to be incredibly difficult for someone to have like the status ascension I did, right? Where it makes it comparable.
Can I ask you a question? Is it like looks maxing a means of like avoiding, like it's called gesturing, but like just like a chatting, like or like flirting with girls? If you're like so hot, you don't have to talk to them.
Yeah, it certainly makes it easier to be a dumbass.
To not talk to girls.
Yep.
Also, just about like when I was like a 16, like just being so afraid if a girl doesn't want to kiss me back, like just like wanting to kiss a chick and like how nauseating you feel at that age.
Mm-hmm.
And like had that been post Me Too, it probably would have been even scarier, right?
I've never had to.
I'm just saying, like, does that make it scarier? Like, does that make dating or gender relation, like relating to women,
This
scarier?
is interesting. This is an interesting dynamic. Again, it's cultural for a certain age group. I guess like for Gen Z, they don't even have that either because they don't even realize that like the relationship dynamic has changed already. Like the consent dynamic at play has changed dramatically for their generation, or they just don't even think about it at all. It's like not even a thing, like the Me Too era.
For guys your age. No?
No.
Me Too?
I've never had any issues.
I'm not saying you got Me Too. No, you're not listening to me. I'm saying that it creates a...
Nope, never mind. His reaction implies that, nope, never mind. This generation is also perfectly aware of Me Too. He's just like worried.
Kids are having less sex now.
That is true.
Yeah,
there's a lot of statistics about this. Young men are I'm pretty sure 2/3 of young men 18 through 21 haven't had sex in 6 months. So it's quite brutal. Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess like let's go into like your fame, right? Like It's been rapid.
Correct.
What has it been like to become a famous person very quickly?
Well, don't want to use the term famous, just kind of well known, maybe infamous even.
Famous, dude. Famous. Say it, dude. Say it with your chest.
No.
Yeah,
not, not yet. Hopefully one day. But
you'll get more famous. But you're very.
I've kind of been doing social media for a little bit longer than people realize because I just started streaming and going super mainstream. But I had been posting and doing content for about a year now. So which I guess in the grand scheme of things for social media, that's still relatively short in terms of like career longevity. But so the live streaming started in about November it was when it kind of took off. So yeah, it's been a quick rise from there. But I don't know. I've been adapting.
What do you attribute it to?
Consistency, and it's new. It's fresh. It's content. You know, people are doing the same shit all the time on Twitch. You know, and no one gives a fuck anymore. It's the same streams. It's like video games. It's just boring, right?
Yeah.
But
I don't watch that.
exactly, yeah, no. So and people are realizing that more and more.
Fuck you, Adam.
So everyone looks for what's new on the internet. I
Who's
guess.
your fan base? Who's the squad? Do you have a name for the stands?
No, not really.
What are they called? Clav Gang?
Yeah. No real name.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it? It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of young men.
Surprisingly, it's actually pretty split down the middle.
Really?
Yeah, I would say in terms of like my live stream viewership, it would be like mostly men, but
Yeah.
I have a lot of female fans, like, you know.
For being hot.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I know we think that he's capping, but I don't think he's lying. Dude, I don't think you understand how fucking busted the next generation's brains are. Dude, he's not fucking lying, dude. He's not lying. I mean, it's not 50-50, but it's like, it's a lot higher of a percentage than you think. Like, out of the people that do know him, right? Out of the people that do know him, you would be shocked. Because part of his appeal is very gay. Okay? So if you're like a hag, or if you're into like messy reality TV drama, like I 100% believe like ladies watch his shit in the same way that they would watch. There's a term for it. Hag is I'm not saying the full word, but like someone, it's a type of white lady oftentimes that is fascinated with gay culture. Okay. I don't know what like the appropriate terminology for it is, but you know what I mean? Someone said fruit fly. Okay. Fujoshi? I don't know what that means. But I was saying like F-slur hag is the full term for it, but what is I don't know what a fujoshi is, but anyway, my point is I think that there is like somewhat of an appeal from that perspective as well. It kind of clicked with me a little bit when I saw the interaction that he had with all those like Dime Square ladies at the New York Fashion Week thing that he was doing, where I think like a lot of people like the reality TV aspect of it, and there's something for the ladies there as well. Fujoshi means rotten girl, is a girl who's obsessed with yaoi, gay mangas. Oh, good to know. That's strange, but what is this? Pretty well explained. Completely mogs the looks maximum movement under 2 minutes. I can't see that. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly.
Come on, bro. You have an SMV. That's why the bitches want to. Come on.
Yeah, I think it's just
Come
from TikTok, like would be most of the female audience. Like
Nice.
they're not really interacting with
These girls right here. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. TikTok, probably.
Wait, I felt bad for you when I saw that clip of the Orlando Asian kid.
That. What up, homie?
Yo, you think you can sign my album?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Big fan, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, bro, we've been on your ass since the moment you were streaming, since November.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You think we can take a screen photo?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I bet. All right, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Love you, Clyde.
That kid sucked.
Oh man, that is so annoying when like I'll be just trying to.
Oh, it's so annoying when I'll be out just trying to rizz up a babe, and like one of my fucking dumbass fans comes up and does exactly what I've been doing for like the past couple of months now. It's just so lame. It's like, bro, those are your fans doing what you do. If a motherfucker like that came up to me and stream sniped me, that'd be a hater, okay? That would be a fucking hater doing some shit like that. Luckily, it doesn't happen, right? But in your circumstance, that's a fan of yours.
Talk to girls and in the bar or whatever, but you know, people want to spam a million photos, and it's like, I get it, and I like all the fans, but if you're dropping game on like a chick IRL, like people will come up and, you know, kind of distract you or whatever. Yeah, a little bit by accident, but you know.
How could you even call yourself the Orlando Asian mogger when that guy has clearly mogged no one his entire...
Oh, dude, Adam. Bruh. That's crazy. How dare you fucking disparage the good name of the Orlando Asian mogger? He was mogging in our hearts.
Life. He's a liar. He should call himself the Orlando Asian liar.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if that was like a clip farm or whatnot, but
yeah, I guess like when I found out about you, it's like I guess you've had like various controversial moments, but like those have obviously, for me as like a fucking middle-aged man, like those are the times that it gets on my like algo, right?
Right, yeah.
And is there a pressure there, I guess, like to like controversy max?
Most content creators try to clip farm.
What is clip farm?
Like just do stupid shit to go viral, but a lot of the times like I won't really be thinking too hard.
It's just
when it happens. Yeah. The thing is, all those clipping accounts that just went viral for that kind of shit, none of those words are anything that I even understand myself. Like, it's just people making up random shit because they pay clippers based on viewership, so they're just writing dumb shit, and like they'll put filters on your face.
What
and
words
stuff.
are they saying?
Like jester gooning. Like
jester goon.
Doesn't like really mean anything.
Do you feel like that's making fun of you a little bit?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Folks, I'm going on the road this week.
God damn, he's got so many fucking ads. He's selling creatine. That's crazy how many ads he has.
AFS. What percentage do you think when you view society are normie versus like Chad or like...
I'm jealous. I can never have ads like that. You know? Jester gooning explained.
The most interesting thing about jester gooning is that it's almost a synonym of jester max.
Okay, enough.
Like Becky versus Stacy.
Well, what percent of people are Chad?
Like when you view the world, yeah.
0.1 maybe.
Point one, yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like you occupy that percentage?
No, I don't really that's to try to categorize my looks. I just want to look better. That's the message.
You aspire to look to
look
more
better.
looks maxing?
Yeah, like I don't really think the whole rating thing, for some reason people are goddamn obsessed with figuring out the rating, ask me for a rating. But dude, just look better. That's all you need to worry about.
Yeah. When you look in the mirror, do you see the imperfections that you want to correct?
Yeah, but it's not like one of those body dysmorphia type of, reactions where I'm just like, can't even leave the house because I like, my mid-face ratio is off by like 1 millimeter type thing. And there are people like that.
You look good, dude. You're fine.
Well, there are people like that. I know.
Look at these girls. They're sliding out of their chairs right now.
So I know what's suboptimal about my face, but I don't really let it occupy.
What is suboptimal about your face?
Well, obviously there's plenty of things, right?
Dude, you're fired, dude. Plenty of things. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, just being like
What am I then? I should kill myself? What you look suboptimal. You look incredible.
Well, almost no one has.
You look like Superman or something.
Well, almost no one has a completely perfect face according to science, right? So you could find things that are flaws on anyone, but some of them will be minor, and some people will be extremely deformed. So it's just like it's the whole thing's a spectrum. But I don't really think about it too much. on a,
Right.
you know.
So I guess like what do you do day to day? Like what's your like kind of routine?
A lot of it is pharmacology, right? So I like using pharmaceutical.
Drugs.
Yeah. So what that would kind of look like is I don't like the endocrine system, which is like your natural testosterone production, because just in a modern society, there are so many things that are meant to disrupt this process. So my entire mentality is just don't try to fight it with doing these stupid carnivore diets and wearing like this cotton clothes.
Yeah.
It's like just get off the entire thing and use exogenous hormones.
Okay.
So that's the first thing that I do is testosterone.
What is that, like a syringe or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one. The next thing is going to be a GLP-1 agonist.
What is that?
So I use something similar to Ozempic called retatrutide.
Okay.
And that's a peptide that basically suppresses my appetite, making it difficult to eat. I don't really think about food too much, and because being lean is about 70% of what you could accomplish in terms of looks maxing.
Yeah, really.
And then the next thing is, hair loss, because 2/3 of men by 21 years old are experiencing some form of male pattern baldness. So avoiding that is really going to be something that's crucial to maintaining those looks.
I agree.
So taking what's called a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor, testosterone converts into dihydrotestosterone through this one enzyme in your body. So you're blocking that process because DHT is going to be a huge problem for your hair, right? It causes hair follicle miniaturization.
Would you rather lose your hair or your dick? Because I would say dick, personally. Yeah. Fucking, I would look terrible without hair. I'd look sick.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if you go bald, you could go jacked. You could go Bruce Willis kind of.
No, that just makes you look like one of those cringe red pill jesters, I feel like.
I think they're jesters too.
Yeah, I kind of just like to refer back to the quote, like hair is life, and if you have no hair, you have no life.
Oh my God. Dude, how... I just don't understand that, like... Like, how have you lived a long enough life to have even developed all these theories? Like, I just don't think, like, you're 19. What do you mean if you don't have hair, you don't have life? That's like the attitude that a 35-year-old man has, okay? A very deeply disturbed 35-year-old man, mind you, okay? I don't understand how you could be 19 and be like, yeah, dude, if you're fucking balding, it's over for you. Like, you should kill yourself. He's so wise. You're just a politics maxing jester. Yeah, that's true. I am fucking politics maxing. I'm jester maxing.
Confucius.
No, that's actually Saint Hamoudi.
Who's Saint Moody?
Saint Hamoudi, just some autists from like the black pill space.
Oh, okay. He's not from the Bible.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and then you do like a finasteride or whatever.
Something similar.
Okay.
I'm old. If a younger cousin calls me a jester, is it an insult? Yes, that means you're a clown. What do you mean? That means you're unserious. Using the word jester is so fucking lame. They came up with that shit. They used to say politics is jester, but then they started doing politics because they hung out with Nick Fuentes. This dude's career trajectory is so crazy because out of nowhere, they ask about Marlon, right? And Marlon, who you may have seen on this platform, Twitch. I've played basketball on the same team as him and Jason the Ween back in the day. Anyway, not the fish, man. I know you motherfuckers are old as shit, but he's like one of the phase adjacent guys. Oh my God. I feel so fucking old. Y'all are a bunch of old cells. Honestly, you are a bunch of old cells. Y'all are not even jester maxing. Anyway, so Marlon's like a very handsome dude, right? And basically what happens is like they're like, oh, what do you think about Marlon? He mogs you. And this guy with all of his homies, when he's a part of the cookie verse, turns around and says, nah, Marlon can't mog me because he's black. And everyone was like, what the fuck? That's mad racist. Why did you say that? Right? And from that point on, he became like totally tapped in with the Nick Fuentes clique. He basically went in fully on the racism pipeline. He then did a collaboration with Nick Fuentes like shortly thereafter, and the rest is history. Then Kick basically said, "Hey, you're exactly the type of guy we need on our platform," and they gave him a contract. And then he started kick streaming, and then the Kick Clippers basically blasted him all over the internet, and he got super virality from that point on. Yeah, he was eugenics maxing. I'm coming to the house to smash that soundboard is for your own good. Bruh. Chill.
Bruh.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Liberal. Happy fun, la la la. Human smuggling, fentanyl deaths, forced government euthanasia, chopping up children's genitals, la 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 la.
I feel like it gets longer every time I play that sound. Like, bro, you are not breaking my fucking soundboard, dude. This shit is fire. I'm Soundboard Sally, okay? Hey, Will, you know what I got for you? Oh, you want to come over, dude?
Do not come. Do not come.
Faster.
Because the tea makes you go bald faster.
Yeah,
It gives you acne.
The testosterone and its byproduct.
Yeah.
Dihydrotestosterone.
Yeah. So you just do those 3 things?
No, I mean, we'll be sitting here for a little while if we go through the whole
Yeah.
whole
Why do you
regimen.
go to medical school?
Well, I got kicked out of school.
Yeah, but whatever. We'll get you back in. I don't want to be a Jewish mother, but you should go to medical school.
That's
you know
a
all this
horrible
crap.
idea. Dude,
Why? You know all this
because
crap.
I'm already-
You can help people doing medical school.
I would never go back to school. I'm already doing good enough on social media where I can't even think about the word school in a serious
You could be a
context.
doctor. You could be a good.
Fuck
It's
no.
a good job, no?
No, doctors.
But you know all this stuff. Do doctors agree with the stuff you're saying right now, or
Doctors are.
you're
are
rogue?
I'm telling you, listen to this. These people are literally going to school for 10 years, accumulating a retarded amount of debt.
Retarded, yeah.
Just to make, like, a wage that's not really going to elevate you to a position where you could beat any looks disparity.
Wait, what the fuck? He's saying the ROI on becoming a doctor is not worth it because you could just looks max and get the same quality hose, I guess. That's crazy. Doctors are status maxing, dude. I think you're forgetting. They're money maxing, they're status maxing, and they're also healthcare maxing. It's bullshit.
So it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, but your mom tells the daughter, like, you find a
Like,
nice
dude,
doctor.
if you're gonna take out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of loans, you might as well invest it into surgery rather than going to school.
What if you could be a plastic surgeon?
And
They
by
make
the way,
mad paper.
you can actually get college loans and use it for surgery. So this is a method. So I've been telling people, yeah, you can literally do that. So just misappropriating the funds, it's really not going to get you in that much trouble, and you'll mog, so you'll be able to sort of get out of it.
Okay, let's do a rapid fire questions. Okay, these will be.
I'm gonna be a high school teacher next year. Am I cooked? Yeah, it's probably the lowest of the totem pole as far as status maxing. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably gonna get zero pussy. You're gonna educate the youth. Well, low key, you are gonna have to deal with a lot of Clavicular fans when you're a fucking school teacher. So you're definitely cooked.
Fun. You were interviewed by Michael Knowles. What do you think of that guy's a bitch, dude?
I thought he was very nice.
Okay, never mind. I mogged when he came on here. He's a nice guy, whatever.
He is nice.
He just tells trans people they should be eradicated. He's really nice.
Clavicular got frame mogged by ASU frat pipe leader, was typed into fraternity. But hear me now, frame mogging does not erase legacy. He streamed through bad lighting, he bulked through winter, he angled max through adversity. He taught us that even if your clavicles are average, your heart can still be elite. He may have been differentiated. He may have been shoulder span dipped. He may have been aura checked in 4K, but he never quit. And when that pipe stood there, all symmetry, all delts, all framed, and lived to tell the tale.
Oh my God. We do not buy clip-on mics. This is devastating. I guess people are having fun. I guess the positive of this is that people are having fun. You know? I don't want to yuck their yum.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like to think about politics, because these people get into these manic headspaces over nonsense. And I'm just
they're
like,
losers.
Dude, why?
Yeah. I have politicians on. They're fucking.
Which ones?
They're jesters, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I had the mayor, Zoran. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's fire. He's pretty fire.
Zoran?
Zoran.
No, I never heard of the guy.
He's sick. He's the New York mayor.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm so far removed. I can't give a fuck, man.
He's got a high sexual market value. Do you jester when you're chilling with your boys? Can you jester with guys? Can you just not jester with girls? Is it okay to jester with fellas?
Dude, honestly, it's okay to jester regardless.
Oh my God, thank you. When I read that gesturing was cope, I forced me to look in the mirror when I was learning.
It's just like about, you just have to be kind of conscious of the fact that you're gesturing. That's like the main.
Broken Heil Hitler, but doesn't know Zoran. Now, if that isn't a sign of the times, I mean, to be fair, he might not even know who fucking Adolf Hitler is. I'm gonna be honest, dude. These guys have nothing up here, okay? It's, when I say the next generation is cooked, I mean they are down abysmal. They're down worse than fucking YouTube right now. Because I could get it, because YouTube is down currently. Everyone keeps telling me in the chat, oh, YouTube is down. How are you watching this? You know, I'm bandwidth maxing. Heritage Foundation been doing work over the recent decades. Dude, this is beyond. We got to reopen the schools, man. I don't know how we fix this. I think we just hit the reset at this point.
Distinction that needs to be made, because some people will gesture and genuinely think it's like game or the right approach. But like, if you just want to be silly and fuck around, like, that's perfectly fine.
It's fun to make a girl laugh at a joke, though. It's fun.
Yeah,
it feels
but
good. It's like
that's not really gesture maxing, though. Gesture maxing would be like
juggling. Yeah.
That, or just like maybe self-deprecating humor would be like one thing.
Yeah.
That's like a very gesture max thing to do.
What do you do for fun? Like, what's?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't do anything besides stream.
That's so sad, is what I would say if I lived in a totally separate body than the one that I currently occupy. And because I'm HasanAbi Piker, I will say that's normal and cool, okay? I caught myself. It is sad. And then I felt like I was just saying that about myself, I'll be honest. Oh, come on.
Blammo!
Come on.
Blammo! Blammo!
And both y'all balls are empty? Stop. Stop. Stop it.
And pussy too.
Come on, bro. You gotta have fun sometimes. You gotta put a movie on with the boys and make jokes about it because it's a bad movie.
No.
Just try it out. Yo, where's the camera guy? Just please, just promise me you'll do that with him.
We can try.
Yeah, fuck no.
Why fuck no, dude?
I would rather, the way I think about it is like, when I'm doing anything off camera that's like an activity, I'm like, I could be streaming this getting paid right now.
Come on, dude. You can't just make it. You gotta have you separate a little bit.
Well, think about it, right? There's literally people who do shit like mini golf and bowling and like go and hang out with, like, go to dinner dates with girls. Off stream, they're not getting paid, right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, doesn't that fuck with you a little bit? Like, there's people who actually do
You
this
think
shit.
that's what people are primarily doing?
It's not you and him are the same? No, no, I don't. I do stuff. I do things. I do things, chat. I do things off stream. I do things off stream. I really do. I really do. Bro, you have friends? I do. I have friends. Science as a candle in the dark. Thank you for the 20 community gifted subs. Once again, if you like the soundboard, subscribe right now. Subscribe right now if you like the soundboard to show the haters that you like the soundboard. Let's fucking see it. Subscribe to the Piker Broadcasting Service if you enjoy the soundboard, everybody.
May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
Nah, they read you. Play the soundboard now, bitch. I am playing the soundboard. Holy fuck, the amount of motherfucking subs are cooking, dude. L. Sparkman, thank you for the 10 gifted, by the way. The soundboard is making you sub max. I agree. Can you link the soundboard? No, I just have like I have a stream deck now. It's like a mini dopamine edit. It's the talk of the town. Actual picture of Hasan's soundboard. He's like that child that got a very annoying toy for his birthday and he keeps pissing everyone off with it. God damn it. Why does this have 3.4 thousand likes, bro? You've divided my household. My mom hates the soundboard, but I love it. Never subbed before, but I heard this Wine Mom Socialist on Twitch is a cool ass soundboard. Thank you. Congrats on 1 billion YouTube views. Soundboard Onk. What is this? Oh shit. 1 billion channel views. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate. You know what we gotta do. Hell yeah. 1 billion channel views, man. That's crazy. I'm like McDonald's. But I'm making your brain obese with socialism. Heard they call you the soundboard streamer. That's how they know me as, which is good because that is who I am now. I'm the soundboard streamer for sure.
You make dinner with your girl, you put on a girl show.
Stream it, bro.
You do face. No, I don't know. I actually like want a private life. And I had to learn that.
Dude, I want my fucking hourly streaming.
Here's the thing. I think that people are a little, when I look at social media, I think like people are kind of ignoring the fact that you're 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say that pretty much every content creator has seemingly got like this treatment for immaturity, or like, you know, people excuse bad behaviors, but that's never been applied to me whatsoever. And
why?
I don't know, maybe it's because I just come across as like more mature when I do like these long form like podcasts a lot of the time, so people don't realize my age a lot of the times, and I'm also like a figure of authority in the looks maxing space.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, well, we're not gonna give you an easy out on this one. Yeah. But it's fine.
I'm a figure of authority in the looks maxing space is a crazy statement.
I don't really, you know, complain about it.
What aspects of life would you not stream? Like taking a shit? You wouldn't
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
Shower.
Getting pussy, fucking.
Well, I mean,
Have you streamed having sex?
you can't do that, like actually put it on the camera, but
Yeah.
I've done it like with the mic on.
Really? Wait, you're rocking her world? What's it like for a girl having sex with you?
Like 1 minute, and then you have to go to a clinic a few days later.
You hit it quick?
Damn, he's jester maxing. That was him jester maxing.
Yeah, bro, I gotta get back to work. I'm a busy guy, you know?
You're such a legend. It's crazy.
Dude,
You're such a legend. Why are girls more flattered about premature ejaculation? If a girl prematurely ejaculated,
It's
I'd
not
be like, I'm
flattery
the
at
best
all,
at
man.
sex. What? A
That's
girl
not-
should be like, wow, I was incredible.
He's just you without glasses and a beard. Okay, why did you have to make his head look so small? What the fuck is that, bro? That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up that you did that. You could have kept his head size the same, okay? You could have kept his head size the same. It would have been fine. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Dude, it's about my time, right? It's not about...
Oh, so you make yourself bust really fast?
Yeah, bro, I'm not here
So
to
what's
flatter
the-
anyone.
So then just jack off. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Wait, what is the looks maxing?
You ever do the stranger?
What's the stranger?
Oh, dude, I love telling people about this one.
What is it?
So basically, you gotta sit on your hand until...
Oh, yeah, classic.
there you
Yeah,
go.
the stranger. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Have you ever done the Tennessee pile driver?
I kind of want to know. What is it?
It's you're stooping on a wall, and it's the force is so big that you smash through the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever done the Darwin?
The Darwin. Maybe by accident.
You put your soft dick in a girl's mouth, and then it evolves.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a fun one. So do you feel like a fear or like an anxiety about staying on top? Like I asked you this earlier, but are people coming for your spot ever?
No, I mean, like, there's making good content is kind of like the goal at the end of the day, and I think I'm pretty captivating based on what's been happening with the numbers. So I'm just gonna continue being myself.
What about Marlon? Who's
about
this Marlon? I'm seeing
another
him.
streamer?
Yeah. But he's a hot guy too.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Yeah. I don't fucking look at guys. I don't do the math on guys' hotness, dude. Who's the hottest girl
The hottest girl
ever?
Ever. Oof.
And we're gonna go around the room. So get ready.
Maybe you go first. I don't know.
Denise Richards, that James Bond movie, Dr. Christmas Jones.
What, the old James Bond stuff?
Yeah, with Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, she was an 11. Or the movie Wild Things. Model. Yeah.
The thing about that question is, like, I'll kind of flip flop on the answer a little bit.
Who?
'Cause
Sydney
people-
Sweeney? You think is number one?
No, I think that bitch looks like shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw the clip where you're saying she looks like crap.
Yeah. So
Come
you
on,
baited
bro.
me to say that.
She got big. Have you seen the things?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of awesome, no?
Yeah, but it's just hard to get over that face.
Come on, pause.
And she's gonna be shooting your head off about some, like, political issue, and it's just like,
You think
good.
Sydney Sweeney is political?
People want her to be.
They want her to be. They want you to be too.
I know, bro. It's fucking retarded.
Why do people attribute looks maxing to being right wing?
They just don't know what it is, man. So they're kind of, scrambling to figure out what I'm about, and because it's a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
So
you're on forums, you say naughty words, so they think it's right wing.
Yeah, that's just like any fringe, culture on the internet is kind of like edgy, and not something that you would hear just out and about on a day-to-day basis. So,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily political at all. It's just looks. It's self-improvement.
Who's the hottest chick, dude? Just come on, just tell me.
Hottest chick. I think Taylor Hill's pretty good. Just a model.
Who's that? Run a pic. Let me see.
Okay.
Come on. She's fire. And you guys think that Matt Bonner is the hottest guy?
I said the highest in terms of the objective harmony ratios.
Bro, this guy literally thinks it's a science, for the record, which is so funny because it's objectively a non-quantitative thing, right? It's so funny that these guys are like, no, objectively, like, what do you mean? He reminds me of like, I guess it's basically like being a fucking econ guy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, excuse me, this is hard data we're looking at. It's a hard science. No, it's not actually. Like, it's not at all. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Why HasanAbi VOD's not uploading more VODs? Please upload more. I think they got subject to a false DMCA. I'm working on it.
Matt from the Spurs?
What's poli-sci? Do you think I think political science is a fucking hard science? Are you stupid? Hello? What are you talking about? When have I ever said that? It's so silly. We joke about me being a political engineer.
Redhead guy, the 3-point shooter? Matt Bonner?
Let's see. Let's check.
She's hot. Let me see. Do you take that down or no?
No, man, not yet.
Just say what up to her. Just DM her or something.
Couple more fashion shows, maybe. You know.
Really?
Who
She's
is
a fashion model?
Yeah.
Just say hi or something.
Dude, that's the thing.
You know what you should do? Respond to a story and say, damn, bro, she's perf. And then she'll say question mark. And you'll be like,
no,
I meant to send that to my friend.
Dude, she just ended.
That's
though.
what jesters do.
Taylor
She just ended
Hill?
since that photo. So
She ended?
Who the fuck is Taylor Hill? Let's see. This is the most attractive woman? I mean, she's very pretty. Yeah, I mean, of course, yes, she's very pretty. I wonder what it is that like makes these guys decide like this is the most attractive woman. The jawline. She's married to a private equity investor. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's the saddest maxer. That's a money maxer.
She's dead?
Descended. Yeah, like looks worse.
I gotta show you some shit, dude. There's a whole wide world out there outside of male beauty. Peep this, dude. You're gonna love it.
What?
They're nice headphones, too. Check those out. You know this track? Put them on, dude, or you don't want to mess up your hair.
Not really my style.
Come on, dude. Can I put you? I'll play you another track. Not really your style. You're an idiot. Okay.
Bittersweet
this song
Symphony.
will change your life.
What is he playing?
Yeah, Garden State, dude. She says this song will change your life, and it does. Does your boy know these songs?
What? The Karma Police?
Yeah.
From Invincible.
From what?
The show?
What's Invincible?
Oh, you don't know it? It's an animated show.
Oh my God. He said Karma Police from the Invincible show. Oh, I'm so old. These guys are the most attractive women that if you took the makeup and hair away, look like a looks-maxed guy. It's fucked up. Taylor Hill is a very beautiful woman. Hasan pretending he knows Bittersweet Symphony. I think you forget that like I used to listen to music, so of course I know Bittersweet Symphony and Radiohead too. The fuck?
No, I don't watch cartoons, bro.
What the fuck, man?
You don't fuck with this?
No.
Alright. You want to hear a song that I wrote? Tell me if this is good.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah, be honest, honestly.
Okay.
When you're weary, feeling small.
A little slow.
Keep listening, dude. Wait for the hook. like a bridge over troubled water. Can I ask you another question? What's your favorite animal? Dog?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I have a dog.
Me too. What kind of dog?
I don't know.
A pit bull.
I hate when people ask me that question. Like, and
Why?
They think it's weird if you don't know what kind of dog you have.
Dude, look at my dog.
And that's another
So
just
cute.
like, that's
Look how
what
cute.
normies interacting. Nice.
Yeah. What do you think? I got her from the street.
Normies interacting is always so silly to me because they're like,
What? It was that?
like normal people.
Yeah, I
Because
can't
they run
stand
into
it.
each other and they're like, oh, what kind of dog do you have? As if they give a shit about
That is. Then they go mini golf. Yeah.
answer. So yeah, no, I never.
Wait, let me see your dog.
Yeah, bro is so autistic. It's crazy. He's a legit alien. You're being ableist.
Then, just be a normie for a second. Just be normal, maybe for a second, dude.
All right.
Your dog looks. That's your best friend.
Is that what they say?
I don't know. Who's your best friend? This guy in the back? He fucked 10 girls, and he said low double digit.
Yeah, I can't even find a picture
All
of
right,
my
yeah.
dog.
Like, where do you rank male beauty in like the kind of scale of what's important? Like
The highest.
like higher than like kindness or something.
Yeah.
Really? What? Why is that?
Well, because these things are going to be perceived according to the physical, right? So, like all the intangible things like.
Wait, he couldn't find a photo of his dog on his phone? That's crazy. Like, you don't got one photo of your dog on your phone? That's a red flag for sure. That is the crazy. Okay. Couple red flags. If you have a photo of yourself as your wallpaper, that's a red flag. But a much larger red flag than that is if you go, oh, I have a dog, and you don't know what kind of dog it is, fine. Okay? Mutt. It's all good. But not having a photo of your dog on your phone is crazy. I have millions of photos of Kaya. Like, most of the photos I have in my phone are of Kaya. How do you just not like snap something? You know what I mean? When they're being cute. That makes no sense. Like, what, your dog's just being cute and you don't think like, oh, let me immortalize this moment? That is fucking insane.
You know, being kind or, you know, being funny.
Yeah.
That's all going to be haloed by your attractiveness. So there's no point in really valuing them as separate things.
That might literally be the weirdest thing that I've heard from him in this hour-long interview so far. And he said a bunch of weird shit. And I think that was the strangest thing.
When they're all kind of interconnected.
Well, like Mother Teresa, she wasn't a looker, but she's famous for her kindness, right? Like, she didn't need a baseline attractiveness. She was kind, right? Like, you know.
Well, nobody gives a shit about Mother Teresa. I'm gonna be honest with
People
you.
do. No, people. She's famous. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think people are probably gonna care more about someone in Hollywood like Brad.
No, you're so fucking stupid. There's not a single what? Oh my god. Oh no.
no, 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 no. Oh my God, no way.
Brother, what the, your cortisol is spiking? I'm dead. I'm done. Pack it up. Bro, how can you be so fucking brain broken? He's like, yeah, George Washington, never heard of him. I don't know. Was he fucking looks maxing? I don't think so. So who gives a shit what his accomplishments were? Vladimir Lenin? Yeah, he was bald. Not looks maxing either. Stalin. Also kind of short. So he probably should have gotten fucking leg lengthening surgery. I mean, he's close enough to Turkey to be able to get it. It's crazy. Napoleon looks maxing. Oh my
a pit
God.
bigger than they would Mother Teresa.
Because he's hotter than her?
He probably mogs, yeah.
He would mog her, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Since you've maximized your attractiveness, right? The things that I've seen, like I found out about you from, are like things like the car, the thing last week in Arizona, like those kind of things. I guess are like have those. Do you perceive those as complicating your life? Like, like, so it's just like, is the formula of like maximizing your attractiveness to make everything better? Does that necessarily does that complicate it?
Well, I just have an interesting status, I guess you could say, where I'm like a infamous figure.
Yeah.
So, where there's a lot of love, and I would say that's 99% of the interactions, those aren't the ones that are going viral in headlines as some one dickhead who is a hater and wants to, do some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's just what goes viral, but that's not the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is, I'm talking about men's issues and kind of identifying with that, and no one's been a spokesperson for, the struggle in any meaningful way, I would say. There's a lot of...
You're the first.
Well, there's just a lot of, like, disinformation, I guess would be the way you could put it, or there's sort of like a key...
Bro. If this guy is the men's rights advocate for our generation and people see him as a figurehead, we are fucked. Okay? Luckily, no one thinks that. But imagine people listening into this guy be like, this is the male struggle. Okay, literally end all men. They're gonna be advocating for a male-aside.
Element that's always been missing from the manosphere.
Chibi PSL0 back on the brink. He lost everything since. I know.
That looks are an extremely important thing, and they shouldn't be ignored. So I think young men feel kind of understood by my message, by me.
What resonates?
I'm not kidding. I could convince this person that communism is the way by showing him photos of fucking Che and Fidel Castro, like straight up. Because they were moggers, bro. They were fucking mogging non-stop. They were mogging so hard that Fidel Castro had an assassin that was a former girlfriend that was hired by the CIA to go and assassinate him, and she fell in love with him all over again. It's not even a question. Communism is the looks maxer ideology. You know who wasn't? Trotsky. Yeah, guess what? Guess what happened to Trotsky? Ice pick.
Bruh.
That's right. That's why Stalin got Trotsky out of there, because he was fucking uggo. He was like, you got to get the fuck out of here, big dog. Okay, you're exiled.
You think with young men?
Well, because I understand it, right? It's not like I have my head super big because I'm famous. It's like I kind of blew up on social media not that long ago, so right. I was right there in the struggle.
Yeah.
I was still working a normal job less than a year ago.
Wage cuck.
Yeah, I was wage cucking.
Yeah. What was your last job?
Working at a restaurant.
Yeah. If you're close with your sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
If someone told her that she was low tier Becky or subhuman, whatever, would you want to beat their ass?
Well, that'd be like sort of a cortisol spike. So the expectation for you to do some dumbass shit and get into fights all the time, I think is just a culture that definitely needs to be added. I'm high class and I don't do shit like that.
In the same sense as Michael Knowles fixating on trans people's lives, what is the merit of telling someone that they are nasty?
Well, yeah, I guess, and I would not really do that unless someone were to be a dickhead to me first. And I think any of the clips where it's just me, talking to someone in a disrespectful manner, they always cut out the
Bro has no aura. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it wasn't for Adam driving this fucking conversation, I don't know how anyone sits through his fucking streams. I'm gonna be honest, it is so boring. He actually is boring as fuck. I don't think he's trying to be nonchalant, dude. That's what I thought too. I think he's just super autistic, and on top of that, he's on a fuck ton of beta blockers and shit. And I think that's just how he is. He is a pure straight man down to the wire. I mean, he's got nothing going on. And you can also see, you also literally see, like, when he actually says something on pure accident that is like received as funny by the room, he gets uncomfortable. Like, he doesn't react well to being perceived at all.
Previous part of the interaction where they would just come up and start acting crazy. Like, I'm not.
I imagine so.
Yeah, like, it's not like I'm going up to people and being like, "Oh, you're fucking subhuman."
I saw a clip where a girl was like trying to flirt with you. She was like, "Why did you come say hi?" And you're like, "Cause your fucking cheeks look like shit or something."
No.
You said her mandicular was crappy or something.
No,
Well,
I
come
don't
and be nice to girls, dude. At least.
I am. I would say
you should be nice to girls.
I would say
They're girls, dude.
There's a lot of clips of this, but pretty much every single chick I've met in person was like, "Wow, you're actually a lot nicer."
I think as a thesis, the concept that life is exponentially better for people that are good looking is the most obvious thing in the world, and you're just articulating that.
Yeah.
And I don't to me that just makes sense, right?
Right.
And that's been our what's benefited us in life. Like that's why everyone's like, like it's fine. Like it's annoying sometimes, right? Like when just girls are like this every time I publicly masturbating I'm sorry, but beyond that, what I'm saying is that, like, I guess when I was younger, getting obsessed with something was something that losers did. Like cool people and hot people could just be normal, right? And that's the fascinating thing about this is, like, it was never a cool thing to be obsessed with anything. And I think that's what I'm trying to grapple with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would not really say that looks maxing is cool. I would say that it's something only.
But you're the coolest guy. You're the biggest streamer.
Chill.
Well, I mean, it's more just that there's a lot more sides of the internet now, and there's a lot, like, people are just looking for what's new, what's fresh.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed this?
Yeah, no.
Dude, I think it's fascinating, and I really hope that I'm not condescending.
No. I don't get any malicious vibe at all. I would say, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I already kind of forgot.
It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. So that happens to me too. Yeah. But it's thrilling to be around me and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm awesome, right?
Absolutely.
I feel the same way about you.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel the same way about. I mean, also, like, you're braided, right? Yeah. You could call me by my real name too.
Okay.
Yeah, Muhammad.
Muhammad?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, my guy. Yeah, I think that was awesome. You enjoyed it, guys?
Hear him give some normal response makes it apparent that he has issues with self-esteem and it makes his superiority and inferiority complexes. This guy's a prick, but he just doesn't seem like a monster, at least not yet. I don't know. No, he's not. Everyone that has interviewed him so far, from Adam to Joe Bernstein that I've talked to, has given the exact same take, where they all say the same thing, where they're like, he's actually not like a bad person at all, even though his output is fucking cancerous. Okay? He's just like kind of a clueless kid. He's 19. We forget that he's like literally fucking 19. And back in the day when I used to say that, a lot more people in my community would be like, well, I'm 19 and I'm super smart. I'm in here instead, blah, blah, blah. But nowadays it's like, nowadays community's like all fucking 30 plus. So y'all are old as fuck too. So you kind of understand, like, it's probably because he's a child. He's literally a child. And that's, that's the reason. You said he was going to be dead by 28. Yeah. I mean, he's not like, that's just what he's doing to his own body. That's what he's doing to his own soul. Literally 20. You're 20 years old. You've been subscribed. Okay, 9 months. That's not too bad. He's just a kid. and life is a nightmare. Yeah, this interview actually made me feel kind of bad for him by the end of it.
Looks maxing macho testosterone pretty boy Olympics competition is that it is literally just toxic muscle gay circuit party culture.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Escaping containment and being transmitted to straight people. That's literally all it is. Like, you want to talk about frame mogging? Then you mean like a bunch of dudes that spend 10 to 20 hours a week in the gym, like comparing physiques and making each other feel insecure? Yeah, that's the dance floor at a circuit party. Even the like meth for hollow cheeks thing, like, girl, you didn't invent that. That's just tweaker muscle queen shit. Like, it's fundamentally an aesthetic of masculinity that is cultivated for the male gaze. And like, we do that because we are not sexually attracted to women, so women don't enter into our aesthetic calculus in the same way. Like, I appreciate women, I respect women. When women hit on me or call me handsome or hot or whatever, like, I enjoy that. I find that very validating. But it's like, I'm not making choices about my appearance, about what my body looks like, what my face looks like, what I wear to appeal to women. I'm making those choices to appeal to men. And these dudes are too, but they got there from incel philosophy trickling into the culture. Like, they removed women from their aesthetic calculus because they hate them. And I can tell you right now, like, straight people are not going to be able to handle this. Like, there are clear parameters that are placed around the animosity and conflict that can be generated by our use of competition in aesthetics because it's directed towards a clear purpose. Like, the peacocking can reach its zenith and then be sublimated sexually because we're trying to have sex with each other. But these dudes are not interested in having sex with each other, or at least that's the claim. So there's nothing constraining the animosity that,
I mean, it 100% is for the male gaze. That's why I said, like, so guys that hit the gym a lot, you know how, like, I always say, going to the gym makes you gay, and the more you work out, the gayer you become, because there's a certain point where, like, everybody starts off working out when they're younger for, you know, athletic reasons or for athletic prowess, or like, usually it's for the ladies. Okay. At least for me, it was for the ladies, right? I wanted to look appealing to women. But there's a certain point that you go past when you're in the gym a lot where you start really hyper-focusing on like bodybuilding and stuff like that. And at that point, you're not actually attracting women. The women that you're attracting, you actually you actually reduce the threshold of women, lower the threshold of women that are attracted to you when you go past a certain point, when you look like Canute. At that point, you're basically working out for other dudes. Other dudes come up to you, they're admiring you, they're talking about how fucking wonderful your pecs look, or how you got your calves to look a certain way, and it's like, it's just objectively gay, right? It's not gay in like a you want to suck a penis gay, but it's just gay in the sense that you are working out for the male gaze, not just like the GAYS. I mean GAZE. So that's what it is. And these guys are basically doing that, but in a looks maxing type of way, where it might start off, the starting point might be just like that you want to look appealing to women or whatever. You're like looks maxing, you're gym maxing. But the end point is you're trying to look hot for dudes.
created by the who's the hottest hierarchy. It's not held in check by being attracted to one another, and it can't be sublimated sexually. So there's nowhere for it to go. It just continues to grow in greater and greater conflict. And if it can't be sublimated sexually, then the most likely pathway for it to be sublimated is violence. It's just telling you right now, this is not going to be pretty. Ironically,